Lay it on me. I hope you'll continue to impress.
Thank you. All right, let's double check that there's nobody else around. Or, no, fuck, words are hard in your brain when you try to say them, hey? Make sure that there's no other quests needing to get done, is what I meant. And then we'll run out here. I do want to figure out what the two missing ones are on my quest book. But I'm already missing a few others, so I'm not like pushing for it too hard, you know? Alrighty.
Oh, wow. This place is massive. It's like 3 times bigger than Hocken Gate, don't you think?
Yeah, probably. I heard it never fell during the war and served as a base for the counterattack.
That makes sense. No, wait. We're not here to appreciate it. Let's go to the entrance and drag out whoever's in charge. What?
Nothing. I was just thinking about how fearless you are. Like father, like daughter, I guess.
Excuse you. I'm actually pretty nervous right now.
Yeah, you know what they say, the, can't have, well, he said fearless, not bravery, so never mind. I'll shut my
And I
mouth.
can't imagine anyone in there is scarier than General Morgan.
That's true. Haven't heard that name in a while. I wonder if he's still at Hocken Gate.
He's gonna end up being an ally against the intelligence division, isn't he? You can already just kind of picture it. All right, guess we're committing.
Huh. No one's here.
That's strange. I thought guards stood around places like this.
I mean, you're right, but the way you phrased it is very silly.
Who goes there?
Huh? Where'd that voice come from?
Maybe there's a speaker somewhere.
This is the Liberal Royal Army's main headquarters. Civilians may not wander around here. I'm afraid I must ask you to turn back.
Polite but firm, huh?
Yeah, it must be on high alert.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Sorry, but we're not ordinary civilians. We're members of the Bracer Guild.
We're here regarding the attack on the central factory. Could you arrange for us to meet with someone in charge?
The Bracer Guild? You two are bracers?
What? Don't believe us? Take a look at this emblem then. Come on. You can see this, can't you?
Confirmed. It appears to be real. Unfortunately, the person in charge is currently away. Could you come back another day?
What?
I recognize this voice.
Bummer.
In that case, could you call someone from the intelligence division? Anyone will do. We have something we'd like to pass on to Colonel Richard or Captain Amalthea.
Very well. Wait right there.
Phew. Finally got them to budge.
Yeah, looks like the security is tighter than we thought.
Whoa.
Someone's here.
Yeah, I mean, what gave it away? The door opening?
Apologies for the wait. I'm Major Sid, the garrison commander here at Leyston Fortress.
I'm Estelle Bright from the Bracer Guild.
And I'm Joshua Bright, also from the guild.
Right.
Huh? What's wrong?
Apologies, it's...
Trying to see family resemblance.
More importantly, you said you wanted to talk about the central factory attack, correct? I'm sorry to inform you that all of the intelligence division personnel are also currently out. If you have a message, I can take it.
Now what do we do? All right. Time to shake things up a little.
Ooh, I actually like all three of these options. Oh, no. These are actually all good options. because we captured the culprits. That may not be true, but they don't know whether that's true or not. So, like, that's a pretty good choice. But then we know where Professor Russell is. We'll make it, and we got a lead on the airship. Both of those would put them on high alert. So, like, I really dig this option. Okay, thinking through it. While I like we captured the culprits, they would probably be like, oh, good, they captured somebody, you know, the wrong person, and we don't care to correct their mistake, right? So let's we're cutting around a lot of silences as I just think it through. I think it's fun to say we captured the culprits.
Woe is us. What a shame. We managed to capture the culprits who attacked the central factory.
What did you say?
Estelle, you're jumping the gun. We only discovered a lead on the airship that took the professor.
Okay, slightly different words there, but yeah.
Oopsies. My bad. Hey, Mr. Major. Why'd you go quiet all of a sudden?
No, it's just that we've been searching all over for it too. So, what is the lead you found?
Please, take a look at this.
This is Leyston Fortress. Where did you get this photo?
Oh my. Let's not get so serious. Just look at the photo. Top right.
The top right. This is...
Judging by the silhouette, this isn't the patrol ship you use, is it?
And guess what? This looks exactly like the airship that took the professor.
I thought we were gonna lie to get in, but I guess we're telling the truth. That's me being stupid.
I see. This is a grave situation. Thank you for sharing this. I'll report it to the Intelligence Division as soon as possible.
Huh? Hey, wait a sec. That's it?
What do you mean?
Come on. This is weird, right? Why would that airship be flying around a military base?
I'm embarrassed to say that it must have been our failure. We've been so focused on patrolling near the border that we've neglected to keep a proper watch on our own base. If they headed north across the lake, the Empire could be behind this.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, Joshua doesn't look
May
like
I
he
ask
buys
you
that
one
either.
more question? Where exactly did the Intelligence Division members go?
That is classified military information. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hey, Joshua. He's super suspicious, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we can't push any further without solid evidence.
Huh?
I wonder what happened.
What? Why did it stop halfway? What? Everything shut down again?
Joshua, did you hear that?
Yeah, looks like we were right.
Well, that's embarrassing. The gate mechanism hasn't been working properly for the past few days.
I see. That must be tough for you.
If it's that bad, why not ask someone from the central factory to fix it?
Yeah, so I'm taking a pause here to talk about something real quick. I'm going through the dialogue. I kind of let it by where I was like, I was talking last episode about how I was enjoying the political back and forth between the organization, and honestly, them not being able to push further makes sense in this context. But part of what took me so long to make a decision earlier, which I'll now cut out because apparently it just straight up didn't matter, is that like I am frustrated at times by their inability to quote unquote play the game, as it were, of like, oh, let's not give away this information. Like yeah, we showed that the airship and like, hey, that like we're trying to rattle them, and to that degree, showing them the cards we have worked, but at the same time, like I don't think like it's a great plan to walk up and be like, hey, here's all of the information we have. Make sure to inform the intelligence division. Like, I know we walked up in hopes of like trying to corner them via talking and showing this type of thing, but like I think that they should have lied. Say you captured one of the culprits or something just recently, especially if the intelligence division is out, because you know, or something like play a little bit duplicitous. It's frustrating me that they are playing this game of, yeah, let's just give away all of our information for free when you suspect this other group of not being being compromised, you know?
I bet someone like Professor Russell could have it up and running in no time.
Yes, I'll consider that. Stand guard here until the mechanism is repaired. Do not allow any civilians near the fortress.
Yes, sir. Understood.
This is how things are now. You two should go about your business. Don't worry, I'll be sure to pass the photo to the intelligence division. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I mean, obviously we're gonna break in, right?
I still can't believe it. That was what I think it was, right?
Yeah, it was probably the same kind of shutdown we saw before.
Which means
Yeah, the
Professor
Black
Russell
Ornament.
might be held in that fortress too.
Shh, Estelle, don't talk about that here.
Oh, okay.
For now, let's go back to Zeiss and talk to Kilika about all this. Maybe we should have Mr. Murdoch come to the guild too.
Don't cut us there. Ah, okay. I was gonna buy some more ingredients.
I can't believe Professor Russell's being held at Leyston Fortress.
Excuse me.
Are you sure?
Considering Ms. Dorothy's photo and the orbital shutdown at the front gate, it's a reasonable conclusion.
But the Central Factory's worked closely with the Royal Army for years. It's all hard to believe.
The Royal Army isn't a monolith. There are divisions within it. Perhaps the culprits disguised as royal guards have something to do with it.
Wait, does that mean
Is being framed, obviously. It's an
Royal
intelligence
Guards
division.
are being framed?
Yeah, that's probably the case. There might be some kind of conspiracy taking shape within the army.
How is this possible? And why'd the professor get caught up in this conspiracy?
So you've dug up some leads on the rats behind this, huh?
Hey, welcome back.
Oh, Agate?
It's great to see you awake.
Yeah, just woke up a bit ago. Waking up in some unfamiliar place scared the hell out of me.
Seriously, we were all worried about you, you know?
Are you sure you should be working?
Yeah. I feel stiff as hell after sleeping so long. All I want to do is move my body.
But, Mr. Agate, you shouldn't push yourself too hard. Dr. Miriam said you should rest now since the poison has just been removed.
I told ya, I'm fine. Don't make me say it again. I know what I can handle.
Oh.
I mean, do you? Because you're the one who kept it quiet and didn't share that information with everybody else and then caused us a huge hassle.
Okay, fine. I won't overdo it until I'm back to normal. There. Satisfied?
Yes.
This is why I hate brats.
Guess even you can't win against Tita, huh?
She stayed by your side taking care of you this whole time, so in a way, you owe her your life.
Ugh, quit yapping, will you?
I mean, he only got hit because she endangered herself, but let's not get into that.
Anyway, a lot of stuff's happened while I was out, yeah? Let's hear it.
Yep. Okay.
They explained that Professor Russell is probably being held at Leyston Fortress.
Why did they take Grandpa to a place like that?
And to think those men dressed in black were connected to the military. It's great to finally figure out their identities. Time to settle the score once and for all.
What do you mean, settle the score?
We're breaking into Leyston Fortress.
Yeah, obviously. Come on.
We'll save that old man and teach those losers a lesson they won't forget.
Ah, gotcha. That's probably the quickest way.
Hold on.
Man, I mean, thank God that like Kalika and Joshua are there to monitor Agate and Estelle, because like those two together, they really are similar. I just love how immediate she was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Huh?
The Bracer Guild operates under the principle of not interfering with military issues. Guild Protocol Article 3, non-interference with national authority. Bracers are prohibited from arresting or investigating against sovereign states or their public institutions. In other words, as long as the army doesn't admit that they're involved, we have no right to act against them.
I forgot about that.
What? That's ridiculous. A crime's taking place right in front of us, and you're saying that we can't do anything about it?
However, there is a loophole. Guild Protocol Article 2, duty to protect civilians. A bracer is obligated to protect the lives and rights of civilians when threatened. Do you understand what this means?
I see. The professor isn't an official or part of the military. He's a civilian who deserves protection.
Then...
It all comes down to you, Mr. Murdoch. Do you wish for Professor Russell to be rescued, even if it could lead to standing against the Royal Army?
That's a no-brainer. Professor Russell is important not only to the Central Factory, but to the entire kingdom of the Burrow. Bracers, please rescue him.
Mr. Murdoch, thank you so much.
Don't thank me. The professor is also my mentor.
Now, we have the justification we need. Senior Bracer Agate, Junior Bracers Estelle and Joshua. I request that you rescue Professor Russell, who is presumed to be held inside Leyston Fortress. Though unofficial, this is a formal request from the Bracer Guild.
Now we're talking.
Understood.
Good. Let's do this. Now we've got to figure out how to sneak in. That damn Leyston Fortress is famous for being a bitch to break into.
That's true. Estelle and I saw their incredibly tight security. It'd be great if we could find some kind of route to slip through.
I'm afraid not. Their defenses are nearly flawless. Their orbital sensors cover the entire area, including the lake, so approaching from there is also impossible.
I mean, if they're experimenting with a black orbment, we can try to wait it out to see if that'll do it.
Figured as much.
Looks like the straightforward approach is off the table.
I have to tie up my hair.
Oh, that reminds me, Mr. Murdoch. That orange airship you have goes to Leyston Fortress quite often, right?
Oh, damn! How did I not think of that? I mean, I know it's been like a week and a half since I saw the airship, but like, damn, like, yeah, obviously, that's such a good idea, Estelle.
You mean the factory ship Leibniz? Yeah, we use that airship for supply deliveries and equipment checks, but...
Maybe we can hitch a ride and sneak in that way?
Nah, every crew member on the airship gets thoroughly checked every time we go to the fortress.
Hide
Stowing
in
away
a
on
box.
would be next to impossible.
So stowing away in the cargo is out of the damn question too, huh?
Yeah, each and every container is
Okay.
scanned with a life form detector. It's one of Professor Russell's inventions. Not even a rat could slip by.
So that's a no-go too.
It was a good idea. I bought it, Estelle.
What's the matter?
Estelle, don't you remember? The device Grandpa was creating when you first met him.
When we first met him. Oh!
You're talking about that new orbment we helped examine, right?
Yeah, that. That device creates a field of orbital energy that interferes with the life form detector scans. We already tested it and it works. So it'll be okay.
What? You sure?
Oh, that professor. secretly inventing the most random things.
Also, interesting that he's inventing a counter to his own invention.
Do you know where that device is?
I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in Grandpa's lab.
Then you guys can get it and bring it here. In the meantime, I will prepare detailed data on Leyston Fortress.
Got it. We're counting on you.
Mr. Murdoch, could you prepare the factory ship for them?
Of course. I'll go talk to Gustav. Come to the landing port when you're ready.
I need to buy more ingredients and more healing and stuff based off of how this has been recently. So we'll cut away. Okay, time to look for the device. Where should we start? I think it's in the corner of the lab or the study on the second floor. Grandpa always leaves his inventions lying around.
Sounds like one eccentric old guy. Whatever. We gotta find that device.
Yep. No exclamation mark this time? I actually have to look around? Or am I gonna go upstairs and see the exclamation mark? Yeah, I just had to go upstairs. Found it! That's definitely the ornament we helped test out. How does it look? Is it usable? Yeah, it looks good. If we do it right, the lifeform detector will completely ignore us. All right, time to head back to the guild. Kalika should have the data on the fortress by now. I mean, we did do a little bit of shopping,
Your
so.
old man made a sensor in Peter. Seems like a niche invention.
Grandpa makes all sorts of things for fun. That includes research on inventions to counter other inventions.
What? Why? Man, I don't think I'll ever understand how geniuses think.
Maybe that's what makes them geniuses.
Sure, but I inventions counter other inventions, whatever, fine. But like it feels like cheating to do it for your own thing a little bit, you know?
We found the device.
In this context.
And I have all the data. By the way, everything I'm about to show you must be kept a secret. Got it?
You been stashing this little gem the whole time?
This is a map of Leyston Fortress.
Wow. The fortress is so big. So Grandpa's somewhere in there?
Wait a sec. I thought stuff like this was classified military info.
This is why it has to be a secret, Estelle.
How does the guild have it?
Fight fire with fire, as they say. We got this through special means. Remember, the Bracer Guild must do things like these sometimes.
Right.
You must understand how delicate this situation is. Liberal's Royal Army and the Bracer Guild have a stronger alliance than in most other nations. We can't damage that trust, so keep fights against soldiers to a minimum, especially you, Agate. Is that clear?
Yeah, I mean, he's the one who got shot and he's the hottest head, but like...
If those black-clad idiots show up, I'm not holding back. Military or not, they're criminals.
Do as you wish, just don't kill them. Estelle, Joshua, normally I wouldn't let junior bracers handle a case this serious.
What? No way. You can't be serious.
She said normally, but again, I think this is like a translation thing because I've heard this before.
We can't just walk away now. Please, let us go with him.
I knew you'd say that, so I won't stop you. Know that you are both under the supervision of the Zeiss Bracer Guild. I will take full responsibility for whatever happens in the fortress, so focus and don't worry.
Kilika.
Thank you. We'll do our best. We're sorry for the trouble.
And, Tita, I don't usually ask non-bracers this, but I'm assuming you haven't changed your mind, have you?
Oh. No, I haven't.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean, change your mind?
Wait, don't tell me.
I'm probably the only one here who can activate this device.
Yeah, I figured it was gonna be something like that because like, I wasn't gonna comment on it to see how it pans out because I've been harping on this whole like Tita shouldn't be involved train for a little while, but having it be like, oh, she has to go because of the device and that kind of ties the hands of the adult in the situation. where like maybe she could teach us, but like, are we really risking this with, you know, having it be complicated in her grandfather's invention that she helped make and yada yada yada, gives an in narratively for us to allow a child to join us, which like real world, you still shouldn't allow the child to join you. Let's be clear. But like from a narrative story perspective, you're like, okay, that's enough justification that I can kind of put it in the back of my mind, you know, like I don't have to be thinking about this anymore. So I kind of figured that's how this would turn out.
So, I'm going with you.
What?
Well, the orbment did look pretty complicated, but still.
I'm sorry. I promise I won't hold you back, so...
Bullshit. Hey, Pipsqueak, what kind of half-baked idea is this? No way in hell we're taking a kid on a mission this dangerous.
But...
I'm glad he's actually still standing against it.
I'm the only one who can activate the device.
Then screw the plan. We'll figure something else out.
Okay, so obviously he's... Okay, I hate this. I actually hate this because he's clearly projecting his like little sister or like adopted sister, as the case may be, you know, onto Tita and how she probably died, right? You have to assume. And so there's going to be a thing of like, you can't project the dead onto her and carry that with you. You have to, you know, treat people as individuals, which sure, normally true. But like, it's gonna do that thing of like, don't worry, I got it, and it's gonna be him relenting, even though he's right for the wrong reasons, right? Like he is correct that like she shouldn't be involved, and like the worst part about this, because like I just said, right? Like, all right, that's enough justification that like in my brain, narratively you can allow it, suspension of disbelief, right? But when they bring in the actual literal problems of it, of like Agate being like, there's no way we're letting a kid come join us. If the plan relies on us having a kid come join us, we need a better plan, right? Which is true. In narrative and story, you can kind of ignore those implications a little bit, typically, if it's in service of the story that they're trying to tell. But by directly saying that, but then having the conclusion be, actually, it's fine because I'm carrying my own personal baggage that I am using as a roadblock, or like that I'm carrying my own personal baggage that's stopping you from doing this plan. Like that's it sends the complete wrong message, right? Like because he said the correct thing just now, but we're obviously going to work around it. We're going to learn about his trauma, and then it's going to what it's going to show us is that he's wrong in this situation, but he's not. You know, that's the problem. Is that from the framing of how all of this is laid out, it's not gonna go well.
Hey, Bonehead, can't you try to be less of a jerk? What the hell's your problem?
What?
You heard Tita. She's prepared to face danger.
She's 10! Like, your dad wasn't taking you on missions when you were that age? Yeah, he was training you, but he wasn't taking you on missions. Like, come on. What are we doing here? It doesn't matter if she's ready to face danger. Maybe, again, I don't know what actual age I'm gonna look this up. Okay, so she's 12. Looked up, made sure. I think they mentioned that before, and I think I forgot. But she's 12, right? I actually almost understand Joshua and Estelle being on this side of it, because 12 to 16, that's a 4-year difference. And while that is still pretty young, they are young enough to have a lapse of judgment being like, well, you know, we're not that far off in age and yada, 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 right? Which, again, to be clear, 16 is so freaking young to be doing this job. But, you know, fantasy world, and they've been trading for it, and like, you know, they are kind of geniuses in their own field. So, like, I'm setting that aside. It makes sense for them to be like, hey, no, we're fine with this. But like Agate and Kalika in particular, I'm really disappointed in right now, because like, yeah, like times of the of high importance right now. Like it is very time sensitive. So it makes sense for Kalika to maybe cut some corners here, and she just showed a little bit of the gray side of working for a racer guild of like, yeah, you know, we do have to do some, you know, spy stuff against the governments we're operating in, you know, like not to actively sell to anyone, but because of situations like this, you know. So like we just saw that kind of attitude from her. So like, again, narratively, you can understand it. But this framing sucks because Agate is correct. She is 12 years old and is too young to really make that choice for herself. So, like, the framing here of him being in the wrong because he's being overprotective because he lost somebody sucks. If the framing was like, hey, she understands that time is of the is super important right now, and we all have to kind of make these decisions that we don't like to make, then narratively, again, real world, no. Narratively, fantasy world, yeah, sure. It's enough to put it in the back of your mind. But that's not what they're going for here. And I think it sucks because they brought up the correct real world stuff that doesn't allow you to have a suspension of disbelief, because they brought up the actual real world shit.
And you know she'd be a huge help when we sneak into the fortress. Which means we'll have a better shot at saving the professor, right? So why are you so dead set against it?
You happy-go-lucky. Are you telling me it's better to throw a civilian, a kid, into danger?
We'll just have to protect her. That's what bracers do.
Acting like you know it all, rookie?
I don't think experience is the issue here. Racers aren't the only ones who want to protect the people they care about. Isn't it our job to support them, too?
No. No, it's not, actually. Actually, no. I'm not going to allow this. Maybe I have a fundamental misunderstanding of what the bracers are. I think that they are the form of law enforcement in this world. And it's kind of closer to where it's like we're law enforcement / mercenaries, right? Not kind of like as a mixture of both. I know there's not like a real world analogous example of it, right? That I can think of off the top of my head, because they're also not tied specifically to the government, as I understand it. That said, even they even they're not treated as civilians. They're treated as active service military people, not part of like the capital M military of each government, but like they're treated as a law enforcement agency. So no, at no point is it your job to support like other people civilians throwing themselves into danger to protect people. Your job is to protect them and maybe do the parts that they're wanting to protect. Like if some farmer was like, oh no, like at the beginning where their farm was getting raided, and yeah, it was by monsters, but hypothetically it's by thieves. You don't tell that farmer to step up with a weapon and help you. You go and do your fucking job and stop it from happening. If they wanted that, set it in the fucking like Wild West where there aren't the support structures to do that. But no, I'm not going to allow this. And that would be if that was a full-grown adult. If they're a civilian, no, that isn't your job is not to help them do that. Yeah. Let alone a fucking child. Don't be convinced by this.
Estelle, Joshua, Mr. Agate, I'm so sorry for causing trouble. But Grandpa means the world to me, and I want him to come back safely. So, I'm willing to do whatever I can to save him. Also, just like how you saved me, I want to help you, Estelle, Joshua, and everyone else. I promise I won't overdo it. I'll listen and do everything you say. So please, let me come with you.
Tita.
You've really thought this through.
No one has. I am getting more angry than I did at the fucking plot thing in Act 1. This is fucking ridiculous that this is working. Because like there is a way to do this where narratively you're not fucking monsters and idiots. Like every person here is failing this child. Joshua and Estelle are still children. Under our understanding. Again, fantasy world, I'm not going to get into, fantasy age of consent or whatever. I'm not doing it. But like, they are still young in the same sense that, like, say they were 18. The 18-year-olds are adults and also fucking stupid a lot of the time. So, again, I get it from those two. But the argument here isn't it our job to help civilians throw themselves into danger as well? Isn't it our job to let civilians risk their lives and we're just there to support them and protect them because we're fucking superheroes and nothing ever goes wrong? No. God, I'm losing it. Like, that is the worst version of the argument you can make here. The actual argument that you can make here narratively, she can make this argument. What she said was good narratively to make this work. Their arguments to convince Agate, like if Agate folds to this, I lose respect for him as a character. I've already lost respect for Kalika as a character for allowing this. Because they are the adults in this situation. The way that you do this is by making it so clear that, like, there is a time pressure here. You don't know when Grandpa's leaving. You know that there's a bigger plot unfolding, and you only have a small window of time to prove what's going on here and to rescue the grandpa and to do all of this. So that Agate's thing of, like, we find another plan doesn't really work. Like, again, real world, it absolutely does work. But, like, in fantasy world, doesn't work. So then she makes this argument that she's prepared and everyone else is like, we don't have time to find another option. Not, yes, let's support this 12-year-old being fucking shot at by poison bullets. Literally what just happened is Agate got poisoned. A professional top tier bracer. Like, this guy's like super respected, super powerful. Got grazed by a bullet, was poisoned and almost died the night before. And you're gonna let her get shot by that? Are we crazy?
That's not even the point. I'm telling you to stay behind because you'll slow us down, even if you might be useful.
That's also a good argument, but not the point either. Also.
Unfortunately, this looks like our only way of sneaking in. Oh, I don't want to do this. I really don't, but fine. You can come with us this time.
Thank you, Mr. Agate.
Don't thank me, but if you hold us back, we'll ditch you on the spot. So be prepared.
Yes.
For real, man. Why do you always have to be so mean? Just say, yes, she can come. It's easy.
Now, no need to get mad, Estelle. Agate's just saying all that to cover up how embarrassed he is.
Yeah, we know, which is why it's so much more disappointing. I knew it was just a kind of a fun, happy-go-lucky JRPG. I knew that. I've also known that it's just kind of like a classic throwback because it is an older JRPG that's been remade. So there's a lot of this kind of stuff. And, you know, that's a trope in the genre. It's always younger people getting involved in this shit. But it's when you bring it up in narrative that you can no longer suspend your disbelief. And so they presented the problem and then didn't solve it. Is a big part of it. Because, like, before Agate came along, like, I had a little bit of the, oh, she's a kid or whatever. But, like, it wasn't such a point in my brain. And then he comes along and highlights that. And it's like, oh, yeah, 100%. So they introduce this problem and then solve it by like doing this cutesy bullshit.
Shut the hell up, brats.
I'm glad you've reached an agreement. The factory ship should be ready by now. Head to the landing port when you're all set.
Yep, will do.
See you, Kilika. Keep the military off our backs, will you?
Of course. I'll come up with a story if they start asking questions. May Adios watch over you. Stay safe out there.
Looks like everyone's here. Time to kick off the mission.
Hey, Pipsqueak. If you're really coming with us, you better be damn sure you're ready.
Yes.
Let's do this, Tita.
Alrighty. And we'll do this next time. I'm very riled up and angry, and I think you guys can tell. But it's fine. Again, like, there's things you can accept. I think that the game has a couple flies in the ointment, and this is one of them. That said, I think Razzy's really fond of cats. Okay. I am still really enjoying the game. We've had a bad boss fight and a bad narrative turn here. But I'm still fully invested. I'm still enjoying it, and I don't want to leave on the negative note we were on. That said, I am done recording for today. I'm gonna go shower and be done for a minute because, like, oh boy, I am disappointed. I think the game got my standards up a little too high because, like, so many times it's brought up something and then solved it in a way I like, and like, it'll handle things in ways that I like the hot spring stuff. A majority of that I liked. There was one caveat to that, but overall I liked it. I like a lot of the character stuff. I like a lot of what it's doing, and so I think it just makes it hurt worse when I see it trip over its own dick like this, you know? Like, this could be a non-problem if no one talked about it. Yeah, it would be kind of funny to be like, oh my god, we're all taking a 12-year-old or whatever. But, like, yeah, people would poke fun at that, but it would be like a lighthearted thing. But they brought it up. They brought it up. And then this is how they solve it. Like it was an unforced error. And I think that hurts worse because I do really like this game and like
All right.
how it presents itself a lot and like a lot of the things it's going for. And I like you know, while I'm a fan of, like, you know, grittier stuff and like rather than good and evil. I prefer like stories that have a bit of gray in them, you know. Though I do like my good and evil stories as well. So, like even though I like those, like this has just felt so comfy and homely and like, you know, just like it feels good. So like it hurts worse. It hurts worse when it acts like this way, you know? If this was a worse game, I don't think I would care. if that helps at all. So we're gonna save Grandpa next time. Just as a reminder, if you're enjoying this, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell other people to check this out. Really, word of mouth is the only way this gets out there. So thank you for watching.